Hello friends, I am Neha from ixamBee. I welcome you all to our YouTube channel. Friends, जरूर से हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें and press करें bell icon so that you can stay tuned, stay updated and get all the latest updates with respect to the upcoming government exam. अगर आपको कोई भी डाउट हो, कोई भी क्वेरीज हो एग्जाम से रिलेटेड या फिर जो भी ऑनलाइन कोर्स एग्जाम भी प्रोवाइड करती है, तो उस केस में आप हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो थ्रू ईमेल, थ्रू द फोन नंबर, और आप हमारी वेबसाइट को भी विजिट कर सकते हो जहाँ पे कि आपको सभी इंफॉर्मेशन डिटेल में मिल जाएंगे. Friends, I would like to inform you that currently ixamBee is providing flat 70% off. Okay, so ये जो flat 70% off है ये ixamBee आपको provide कर रही है IBPS SO मेंस के लॉ स्ट्रीम के ऑनलाइन कोर्स पे. So in case if you want to get yourself enrolled for this course, you can use the coupon code SO70 and आप 70% off को अवेल कर सकते हो. अब ये जो ऑनलाइन कोर्स ixamBee प्रोवाइड कर रही है इसके कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट फीचर्स हैं, जैसे कि इस कोर्स में आपको मिलेंगे वीडियो लेसन्स मिलेंगे, देन स्टडी नोट्स होगा, अपडेटेड स्टडी नोट्स, क्रिस्प टू द पॉइंट, देन प्रैक्टिस टेस्ट होगा, सफिशिएंट एम्पल प्रैक्टिस टेस्ट है जिसमें मॉक टेस्ट, chapter test, etc. And last but not the least, live sessions are being conducted. Basically these are doubt clarifying sessions जहाँ पे कि आप अपनी doubts को expert faculty से पूछ सकते हो. So in case if you So friends, as you know that ixamBee is currently running a series with respect to important MCQs, and ये जो है important MCQs part 6 इस वीडियो में हम लेंगे जिसमें कि SARFAESI Act 2002 से related important questions होंगे, and this ixamBee is conducting with respect to the IBPS SO and Central Bank of India Law Officer exams के लिए. यहाँ पे मैं आपको इम्पोर्टेंट बात ये बताना चाहूंगी फ्रेंड्स कि इन केस आपने मिस कर दिया है पार्ट 1 to 5 को देखना या उनमें से किसी भी एक पार्ट को, देन इन दैट केस यू कैन फाइंड द लिंक ऑफ दोज पर्टिकुलर part in the description of this very video. So the very first question under this SARFAESI Act 2002 is asset reconstruction company shall not commence or carry on the business of securitization or asset reconstruction without. So basically कोई भी asset reconstruction company जो है उसको अगर commence करनी है अपनी business को, then in that case what it has to do or what is the requirement with respect to that. So basically both A and C. So what does A say? It says कि एक certificate of registration जो है उसे obtain करना पड़ेगा जो कि RBI grant करेगी, and secondly उसका जो net own fund है that should not be less than 2 crore rupees, या फिर वो higher amount भी हो सकता है अगर in case RBI specifies anything as such. इससे related जो provision है वो section 3 of the act में है जो कि The central government may set up a central registry for the purpose of under the SARFAESI Act, central government जो है एक central registry जो है वो set up करता है. But what is the very purpose क्या है set up करने का इस registry का? So the very purpose is securitization and reconstruction of the financial assets, उसका registry हो सके, उसका registration हो सके and create हो सके security interest. Section 20 जो है that deals with the central registry and provisions related thereto. Appeal can only be entertained by the appellate tribunal if the borrower has deposited with the appellate tribunal the amount as specified under the act. Okay, and however the tribunal may for the reasons to be recorded in writing reduce such amount to. So कोई भी अपील, so when the borrower वो कोई भी अपील लेके जाता है appellate tribunal के पास, then उस borrower को जो है deposit करना पड़ता है एक specified amount जो कि में mentioned है. However जो appellate tribunal है it can actually reduce that amount too. So वो जो reduction होगा amount में, what will be that reduction amount? So it cannot be less than 25% of the debt. Section 18 जो है deal करता है appeal to the appellate tribunal, and that provision is contained in this very section की appeal जो है appellate tribunal तभी entertain करेगी जब borrowers जो है deposit करेंगे appellate tribunal के पास 50% of जो भी amount of debt due है, ठीक है. And जो appellate tribunal है it may go ahead and reduce that amount to not lesser than 25% of the debt. Then the SARFAESI Act that gave birth to which of the following. So ये जो यहाँ name of the companies है, securitization company, reconstruction company, asset reconstruction, asset construction, asset management. So which of these were given birth by the SARFAESI Act? So the asset reconstruction company, specialized agencies which actually facilitates what? Bad loan resolution system. Which of the following is the appellate tribunal under the SARFAESI Act? जो appellate tribunal है SARFAESI Act के अंदर वो कौन सी है? So the debt recovery appellate tribunal is actually the appellate tribunal under the SARFAESI Act. इसका जो है definition आप देख सकते हो section 2 clause A में दिया हुआ है, which says that the DRAT, that is debt recovery appellate tribunal, which is actually established under section 8 clause 1 of the recovery of the debts due to bank and financial institutions Act 1993, that will be acting as an appellate tribunal under the SARFAESI Act. So the asset reconstruction company may perform other functions as are laid down under section 10 of the Act, and which does not include. So जो section 10 है SARFAESI Act का, that is giving details of the other functions which the ARCs, that is asset reconstruction company, that they can perform. Okay, but the options given over here, out of these, which is actually not included in those other functions of the ARCs. So the correct option for this is act for the settlement of dues payable by the borrowers. So it is asking which does not include. So जो other function section 10 में है उसमें ये जो option D है, that is act for the settlement of dues payable by the borrower, that is not included. Rest all the above, like the asset reconstruction company acting as a manager, agent, receiver, etc. They are the other functions which will be performed by the ARCs. And ये जो है section 10 of the Act में दिया हुआ है, that is relating to other functions of the asset reconstruction company. No secured creditor shall be entitled to exercise rights of enforcement of securities under Chapter 3 of the Act unless the security interest created in its favor by the borrower actually has been registered with the central registry. So basically that security interest that has to be mandatorily being registered with the central registry, and only then there can be any exercise of the right of enforcement of security. Section 26D that talks about right of enforcement of securities. Okay, and the provisions related to this is given under this very section. What are the circumstances under which the RBI may cancel the certificate of registration granted to an asset reconstruction company? जो certificate of registration grant करती है RBI asset reconstruction companies को, वो कब cancel कर सकती है? So the correct option for this is either of the above. Basically यहाँ पे option में आपको all the above भी दिख रहा है. So all the above इसलिए नहीं होगा because all the above में हो जाएगा कि all the three options which are given above, that has to be fulfilled and then only that certificate can be cancelled. But that is not the situation. Either of the above means either this option is there or this is there or this. In either of these circumstances वो जो है certificate of registration cancel हो जाएगा. So Section 4 is talking about the cancellation of certificate of registration of the ARCs. When did the Securitization and Reconstruction of Financial Assets and Enforcement of Security Interest Act, that is SARFAESI Act, came into force? A very important date which we should know it. So it came into force on 21st of June 2002, which the transfer of applications pending before two or more debt recovery tribunals may be filed by an asset reconstruction company before. So before whom can that be filed? So it can be filed before the debt recovery appellate tribunal. Section 5A that talks about the transfer of the pending applications to one or more of the debt recovery tribunals, and that will be in certain circumstances. So friends, this was all about part 6 important MCQ series under which we covered the SARFAESI Act. Do stay tuned. Thank you friends, and all the best for your exams.